Hi everyone, my name is Tom Murray. I'm Assistant Director for Academic Success and Achievement, and one of the three programs that I manage for our office is the New Start Summer Program. And I'd like to just take a few minutes to tell you a little bit more about the program so that I can answer any questions that you may have, as well as to kind of show you around the website. I am going to use the website as the talking tool for talking about the program because a lot of the information that I'm going to be sharing is available on the website. New Start is a 6-week summer program for incoming freshmen. It is only for freshmen, it is not for transfer students, and it is only for freshmen who are coming from high school. So this is really a program for students who have just graduated from high school or are just about to graduate from high school and are going to start here in the fall as freshmen. As a part of New Start, every student will take academic courses, they'll meet with peer advisors, they will have the opportunity to participate in a lot of extracurricular activities, and an opportunity to live in the residence halls. If you go to prospective students, you can actually go down to New Start coursework to see the courses that students will be taking. Every student takes 2 classes for either 6 or 7 academic units. The first class is either English 101, English 102, Math 100, Math 112, or Anthro 150. The student is placed in those courses based on their English and Math placement exams, as well as the priorities that have been shared by the colleges. So if a student places into Math 112, we have space in Math 112, and that class has been identified as a priority for that particular major, that student's going to take Math 112. And then everybody takes this 3-unit EDL 297A class. It is Topics in Leadership. The subtitle is Personal Dimensions of Leadership. And this class is designed to help students develop skills and knowledge about leadership and that also translate into helping them become better, more effective, and more efficient college students. As you can see down here, attendance is required. We tell students that they can only miss up to 2 full days of classes, and that is because it is a 6-week program. These courses are very accelerated, and so for students who are going to be taking trips during the dates of New Start, which this year are June 12th through July 24th, maybe a class trip or a family vacation, this is probably not a good option for them because if they miss more than those 2 days of class, they will fail their courses. So they definitely do not want to be missing any of the classes. Under Parents or Guardians, you can also see information here. So here I'll click on the residence hall. We do have a residence hall, and this summer it will be Posada San Pedro. We give priority to students who are living outside of Tucson at the time. Because if they're not from Tucson, they literally have no place to live, and so we will give them priority. Once we get all the non-Tucson residents placed into the residence halls, we will fill up the rest of those beds with students who live in Tucson who want to live in the hall on a first-come, first-served basis based on when they completed their contract. So it is possible for students to live in the residence hall if they are from Tucson, but not all of them will because we just don't have the space in the hall. Also under Parents and Guardians, you will see this Frequently Asked Questions button. There's a lot of information here, and we put it under Parents and Guardians because, honestly, Parents and Guardians are typically the ones who have these kinds of questions. Like, what is a typical day in New Start? New Start starts at 7:30 in the morning, and I know that's an early start, but their academic class, their English, Math, or their Anthro, will be from 7:30 to 10:30 every day, Monday through Friday. Then after a break, students will begin their Topics in Leadership course that goes from 11 to 12:15 or 11 to 1 o'clock or 1:30 on Fridays. But we also have optional tutoring that's available Monday through Thursday and then Sunday evenings in the residence hall. We have hall programs in the residence hall Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 o'clock. We also have collaborations with the LR College of Management, the College of Engineering, leadership programs to do additional programs throughout the 6 weeks of New Start. People will also ask if their student can work during New Start. They absolutely can, and certainly we know that students want to work over the summer to save money for college. We do encourage them to work no more than 20 hours per week because we want to make sure that they're doing well in their classes, but that they're also engaging in the out-of-the-classroom experiences that New Start has to offer, which is very important for us. Now here is the big question that everybody asks. How much does New Start cost? Any student who fills out both the previous year and upcoming year FAFSA, so for this year it would be 2014-15 and 2015-16. If they complete both of those FAFSAs, regardless of what the results of those FAFSAs are, they will get a 65% reduction in summer tuition. So you can see they only have to pay 35% of their summer tuition. This tuition down here, this $823 to $960, is already reflective of that discount. There's also a program fee to help pay our administrative costs. Their typical student fees they pay with their tuition, and then if they live in the residence hall, this $300 residence hall fee. So New Start, depending on if they're in 6 or 7 units, costs between $13.97 and $15.34. That includes the residence hall. However, our Pell Promise is that any student who qualifies for any level of federal Pell Grant for the summer will not have to pay any of those fees. So, let's say a student is in 7 units and they're staying in the residence hall. Their New Start charges will be $1,534. If they have a Pell Grant for $700, we take the $700 and we waive the rest. We want to make sure that for these students who qualify for Pell Grants, that this program is accessible and that paying for it and the cost of the program is not a barrier. Now, we also realize that some students just miss the cutoff for the Pell Grants, and so we do have some options for them. We do have some fee waivers and as some scholarships also to help defray the costs for those students who might just miss the criteria for Pell Grant. So, lots of questions on here that you can look up. There is a list of important dates for New Start that includes applications, contracts, cancellations, as well as the start and the end of the program. We do have a new student orientation that is on June 17th. All New Start students go to that orientation session. If they've already signed up for orientation, we will get them changed on the back end. They don't have to worry about it. They don't have to pay a change fee. If they have not signed up for orientation yet, once we process their contract, they will see June 17th as an option. We also have an optional parent orientation Saturday, June 13th. We moved the parent orientation earlier so that parents who are not from Tucson can drop their student off on Friday and just stay that one night for parent orientation and not have to travel back to Tucson. I think that's all the information from the website I'm going to share. If you do want to ask me any questions, you can contact me. This is the New Start phone number, 520-621-5773, or you can email us at newstart@email.arizona.edu.